Hey there, guys. I hope everybody's well. I haven't been around for a minute, a little minute. Just working and doing life, But wanted to stop in and say hello. I have made some changes back, and I've made some changes forth. But and I'll explain those here in a few. And we're already going to start with the slow connection. Oh my gosh. Hi, Crystal. How are you, girlie? So, let me just give a little background story about myself and why I'm here today. My name is Martha, and I am a mother of 8 children. I am married to my most awesome husband. He's not here right now.
Give me money.
But
Give me that money.
But anyway, I have my little chubby cheeks here. She's just chilling. And I'm going to show you some raw footage of my bedroom. I'll give you a background about that here in a bit. But anyway, this is my baby cakes. She's usually hanging out with mom most of the time. But anyway, so back to what I was telling you guys. My name is Martha, and I am a mother of 8 kids. I'm married very long time, and I am online because I got into affiliate marketing some time ago. I had tons of reasons why I got into affiliate marketing, but my biggest reason was because I have a painting business that my husband and I work on together, and he is the sole. He's my main guy. And so I don't want him to grow old continuing to work on in the painting business. So I felt like, I can contribute if that meant working, but my idea of working was not to go work for somebody else, work and not be with my kids. That was not going to be an option for me.
I go school now.
For as long as I have been with my husband, I have stopped working for other people, and we've been working for ourselves for a very long time. And so I've always had the privilege of staying home with my kids. But so anyway, like I said, he is getting older, and my hope and my vision was to be like, I needed to find a way to make money online so I could stay with my kids and just be with them. And I found that. in affiliate marketing. I was not going to be, how to explain it? Let's see here. Going to work and being away from my kids was not going to be an option. That's just plain and simple. Wasn't going to be an option. But what's crazy, and I think I said this on yesterday's post, was, when I first started affiliate marketing, I had the privilege, you want to say, to work whenever I wanted to work on it and not work whenever I didn't want to work on it, because my painting business was, generating money. But in these past months, I want to say we have been experiencing some hard stuff. And I feel like this is God's way of, like, or the universe, however you guys want to say it, like driving down, like, all right, you want to get to work on this paint, you want to get to work on this business. You want to make it work. You got to start working on it like your life depends on it. And so that's what I've started to do. I've started to work on it more and more. And if you guys don't know me by now, I am straight up legit. I try to my best to be transparent about who I am, what I've experienced, my struggles. I think last week I was actually trying to, in the course of me learning through affiliate marketing, I ended up opening another page, and it's called Rise and Thrive with Divine Success. And kind of just a backstory of that name, why I chose that name, is because I'm a believer. I'm a believer in God, and I believe that it's by faith that this business will develop into what my dream is, and that's to make millions out of it. And I know it's possible, guys. I know it's possible. I've seen it. I'm seeing it with my own eyes. People who, just everyday people like me and you, who just were like tired of being broke, of not being able to spend time with their families. Just people who were tired of struggling. And so in the course of me learning affiliate marketing, that's what I've seen. And I'm like, you know what? If they can do it, why can't I? The only difference between them and I, or them and me, however you always want to say it, is like, they were like, okay, there's no like moonlighting, if you want to say, there's no moonlighting in this. If the more you want it, the more you better go after it, and like I said, I've had my high days, I've had my low days, and I have not seen like immaculate results like other people have, but I know. And that's something that's in the back of my mind that, keeps speaking to me like, you'll get there. That I need to hyper focus on my dream outcome and not be swayed from that. And that's how faith works. And that's why my business, I named it Divine Success, because first of all, I don't only just rely on myself to get me to my dream outcome. I rely on God. I rely on His Word. I rely on His principles and applying those things to get me where I want to go. And so that's why I named it Divine Success, because it's going to be a success. It's going to be successful. And again, it's not just by my own strength, power, will, and might. It's by intervention from God and His Word, His principles, by me applying that and acknowledging Him and Him growing it. That's how I started my painting business. when we started my painting business years ago. Hi, son. What's up, my boy? But anyway, that's what I'm saying is that, you know, like back when I started our painting business, it was the same thing, you know. I had no idea what the world I was doing back then. And it took me years to learn how to do an estimate. There's a lot of stuff that, you know, I didn't know. And it was like back then I got tossed into having to do my painting business then. And by the grace of God, the painting business has fed us all these years. Ask my son. Y'all got to see my son. He's a big boy. He ate a lot. Right, son? Okay. Sorry, son. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. That's my boy. Okay, so anyway. That's how it goes. So, anyway, guys. He said, oh, yes. Anyway, so, yeah, that's how this has all boiled down to, pretty much, you know. And like I was saying earlier, you know, having for me to go work outside of my house was not gonna fly. I needed to partake or contribute, and this was gonna afford me to do that. Be around for my kids and ask my kids. My kids are always, Mom, you know, so I have to be around for them. This is the way I'm doing it. This is the way I'm going to do it, you know, continue to do it. And, you know, like I said, so if you want to see, I have an outline here. So I'm not just rambling on. So I have an outline, and if you see me looking away, that's why, because I got an outline to remind myself of what I'm talking about here. And a little spiel on my room. I didn't make my bed today. I got home at like 4 o'clock this morning, 5 o'clock this morning. I was in the hospital with my husband, so I'm super tired, sleepy, but I'm running off of yerba mate. So anyway, let's see here. Affiliate marketing. What is it, guys? It's basically you promote other people's products, and when somebody buys their product, you earn a commission. So that's the key word here. You are promoting other people's products. So I don't have to go create anything. You don't have to go create anything. A lot of people don't have time for that, to go, you know, go create a product, go create a book, and like do all that work. You know, like for me, as I started to, you know, learn more and more about affiliate marketing, like it's a no-brainer, guys. It's a no-brainer. You don't have to come up with the products yourself. You don't have to go create anything yourself. You know, you just get a product that you are willing to try. And if you're not willing to try it, you need to do the research on it. Because if you don't do any research, then you can't be like, oh yeah, try this product. And then somebody ends up with a big old rash on their forehead or something. You know what I mean? Who wants that? And then be like, oh yeah, Martha referred that to me, or Martha promoted that, or, you know, she said that this worked, you know? But the difference, I'm going to talk about high ticket affiliate marketing and low ticket affiliate marketing. My reasoning for choosing high ticket affiliate marketing versus low ticket affiliate marketing, everybody's different. Everybody has different needs. I chose high ticket affiliate marketing because it is what it is. High ticket. you sell a high ticket product and you're earning anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for selling somebody else's product. And to me, that makes sense, because if I said, okay, I need $5,000 a month to live, comfortably in the month, then I want to get there faster versus slower. I don't want to be promoting, a product and I'm getting $20 commissions when I can earn a $500 commission or $1,000 commission, and I will replace my current income with that. So I hope that makes sense. You know what I mean? So that's why I chose the high ticket versus low ticket. But again, everybody's situation is different. So I don't know, maybe you need only $2,500 a month to live. I don't know who does that anymore, but it's possible, that's not me. So obviously I'm looking to double up on the product, or, make that money faster. And that's why sorry guys, I'm trying to record on this, but that's why, like, you'll see people make it $500 an hour or $1,000 an hour. It's possible, guys. Those are not scams. It's possible, but you got to learn how you're going to be able to do that. And once you get people to know who you are, to trust you, to like you, then they're going to want to, give you their money. They're going to be like, hey, help me, show me, teach me, hook me up, So that's how this works, guys. So that's another thing. Like, you have to be able to break out of the limitations. Some people will be like, oh, I'm just not good at talking to people. Or I'm just not good at, I'm just not smart enough. I'm not this, I'm not that. You know what I mean? You are. You just tell yourself those things. And so you start to believe those things. And, like, sometimes, like, for myself, I think a lot about, like, making things perfect. Don't do that. Just do it. Like, do it bad. I've done it before. Like, I've said it before on some of my lives. Do it bad. Do it ugly. But just do it. If you just not think so much about it, just do it. You'll eventually start to think, your little tuerquitas, in your brain start to be like, oh, maybe next time I'll actually comb my hair, or actually I'll set up this way and I'll have a light here, or I'll actually wear my earbuds. You know what I mean? You start to add as you do these things, but the whole idea is that you guys have to think this way. Okay. First of all, if you're not tired of being stuck, then you're just going to stay complacent. You're going to stay comfortable, and you're going to be like, whatever, I got this. I can just continue to, work from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night, and I'm all good. It don't matter. But when you're actually tired and you're like working all those hours, but the whole day has gone by, you have kids and they don't ever see you, and, they're like, what's up, Mom? Where you been? Or you see your kids growing up and you're nowhere to be found, then you'll get to the point where, like, hey, life is just passing me by.
That's evil, baby.
Let me do something about it. And that's when you'll start to want, when people are tired and they want to do something, they start to look for ways. You know what I mean? So, no fluff from me. And I'm going to tell you, when I got into affiliate marketing, I had people try to be sneaky with me and be like, oh, take this, I'll help you, but you got to take this high ticket course. And I was like, what? No, you know? So, you know, I'm not going to beat around the bush about it. I'm going to tell you, like, take the high ticket course. Why? Because it's going to streamline your learning. It's going to help you get from point A to point B faster. You know, the reason why I struggled was because I thought I knew it all. I thought, like, I saw people on, you know, I'd be scrolling on my phone and I'd see the short form videos like, oh yeah, make $500, make $1,000, make $10,000 in a month, you know, and I was like, oh, and I started to think, like, I would see the videos and I'd be like, oh, I could do what they're doing. I can just, you know, do these little videos and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, boom. I thought I could figure it out on my own. And my son is watching me, and my son is a lot like me. Stubborn. Right, son? So, looking at my kid is like looking at myself in the mirror. Stubborn. That I could do this on my own. I could figure it out on my own. Well, I believe I started in March of, what are we in? 2025, 24, 23, March of 2023. I started. And, man, it took me a time to do it. It took me some time to do it because, you know, I wasn't willing to listen. You know, that's something that I have learned in this space. And I've learned this through my coach and mentor, Myron Golden, you know, like, and if you hear me, I hope you guys hear me, and ask my son this too, like I've told him. If you want to do something in life and you see somebody else doing it, that person has already learned a lot of stuff. That person has the wisdom and the guidance to tell you, to teach you, and help you cut back on the mistakes that they have, that they've done. So that streamlines your success. You know what I mean? So, if you hear me, I hope you, like, listen and put that towards to what I'm saying there. But hang on a second, let me go back to my outline. I got kicked out.
Next is that.
Okay. You can earn more in less time. Pretty much spelled that out, you know, with you can figure it out. Like if you have a $500 commission, you sell, you know, 4 courses in a week, that's what, $2,000? If you make $1,000 commissions, you sell four courses in a week, that's $4,000. You know, that's how much is that in a month? 4, 8, 12, $16,000 in a month. Yeah, did I do that? Did I do that math right? Because I'm not thinking about it. But anyway, y'all get my point, right? You got my point. Like, even if you're at $4,000 in a week and you only need $2,500 to live in a month, or $3,000, then you already made your money for the month. You got 3 more weeks to go. You know, prep a little bit more for more work and go do whatever you want to do with the rest of your time. This is the vision, guys. This is the vision. This is where I'm like, okay, I'm not there yet. I will be.
No, seriously, bro.
You know, so.
No, bro. No, bro. No.
Basically, guys.
No, bro.
I ended up taking a course, and I'm learning from another one. And so now, like, you know, if we have a conversation and stuff, I'm not going to just throw the course that makes more money on there for you. I'm going to sit down with you and I'm going to figure out, like, you tell me, one of them is like simple strategy, like, let's get started right away. One thing that I have learned for sure from one of my mentors is like, email marketing. Email marketing, you want to have that in place. It's like the foundation of your business, because what happens is when you get emails, and we see emails all the time, right? You go to Starbucks and they're like, oh, sign up for, a free Starbucks, and just put in your email address and boom. You're forever seeing, emails from Starbucks, from Target, from wherever you go, And so that person, if they want to say, okay, well, they want to sell you something else. That it's not just a promotion for Starbucks for this month, but something else, They're forever you're gonna be their customer forever. And so that's what he teaches on. That's another course that I ended up having to take. He teaches that. But some people are just like, you know what? I'll figure that out later. Let me just start, making money now. Or let me just start getting to work on this, and I'm going to do this way now. And I'll go back and try to figure out, the email marketing later. That's what I ended up doing myself. I ended up getting into the organic affiliate marketing, just to get out there and just to start working on it. And then, because I knew without a shadow of a doubt that I wanted to do the email marketing. I want to have a foundation. I want to have a basis to my business. And now that I've learned this in Divine Success, rise and thrive with Divine Success in my affiliate marketing business, guess what? I'm now learning it for my painting business, that I need email marketing for my painting business. And so the things that I'm learning here, I'm actually applying for my painting business, because that's another thing that I've learned, that while we are good and healthy and my husband is still able to work, we will continue to run our painting business. And as I am working on the affiliate marketing business, and until he's not able to work no more. So we'll have multiple streams of income. These are visions, guys, that I am working on. And so, anyway, I thought I'd share those things with you guys. Let me check my outline, see where I'm going here. So, anyway, like I said, my idea is to share this information with you guys. You guys hear me. You decide, hey, you know what, this connects. I'm hearing what she's saying. I want to do this. I want to take the high course that she wants. That I want to take one of the high courses. Depends on, like I said, you decide what works for you. I'm going to be there to back you up. That's another thing I have learned here, and wish that I would have had somebody walk through it with me. And I think that if I actually had a one-on-one support, I would have gotten further faster, if that makes sense. But since I didn't, it is what it is. That's where I'm at now. So anyway, that's what it is. I don't want anyone to buy the high ticket course from me and then just get left behind. I don't want that. I know what it feels like, and I don't want that to happen to somebody else. So, that's what it is. If my message resonates with you guys, and you want to take action and enroll in one of the high tickets that I have, then I will be your personal mentor for 30 days. Okay? You will have access to me. You will, call me, message me. I will be there. If I'm not available, I will call you back. That's how this is going to work. If we need to go do some Zoom calls together, well, that's what we're going to do. And I am going to work with you side by side until 30 days or you get your first sale. But here's the disclaimer. You have to work on your business. You have to make time. You have to do the work, because just because you take a course, you think that, oh, wow, yeah, I'm going to start making sales or whatever. No, it don't work like that. You have to work on your business. You have to put in the effort. You have to do the work. And if you were doing that, you're like, hey, Martha, I can't even think today, girl. Like, who's my target audience? I will help you figure that out. What message should I create? What should I, there was days like, oh, I don't even want to do this. I don't even want to work on it anymore. Like, I have no results. I'm getting so sick and tired of doing this. Like, I'm going to be like, cacheta, Sudi, orales. No, you're not going to do that. I'll be there. So, that's how it's going to work, guys. Let's see here what's left.
I'm going to go back and sit.
Lastly, so anyway, if
nice house in real
you have any questions,
I'm a big girl.
You hear my message, you have any questions, reach out to me. Say, hey, crazy lady, I want your help, or I have questions. Even say you're not even ready to get enrolled into the high ticket courses or whatever, and you just want to, you have some questions about it. You have some doubts, send me a message. I'm there. I'm an open book, guys. So I'm not trying to get anybody to buy anything you're not ready for. So and I hit all my bullets. So I think that's good. That's it. So guys, if you have any questions, you have anything you want to know about, or you just want to be my friend because I'm cool like that. Just kidding. Send me a message. I'll be around. Bye, son. Bye, Crystal. Love you, my boy. Say bye to Chiquito.
Bye.
Say bye, Crystal.
Bye, Crystal.
So, guys, we'll see you later. I hope you have a great day. Adios.